Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and who has the end? So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. This completes a Corley. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Option play, here's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football. Their own 23.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He threw the interception last time out. Certainly not the way he wanted to start this playoff game. So now he's got to try to erase that memory, start over here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to get away. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Shifts by him, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Touchdown! Breece Hall, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Straight ahead is Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 9 now. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
2nd and 5. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a completion to Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Hall ought to give up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
He gets it underneath to Hall. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
New York set to take the field.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Hall running right.
And some space here.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out.
And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they'll indeed take a knee.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.